right. What are we looking at?
I've got nothing.
Really, Lou? Really? You set up the damn things. Don't tell me you don't know how to hack them. Can't you just shut them off? Or keep them from turning on us? There has to be a way.
Paula.
No. Really, no. I'm sorry, Paula. We've tried everything. Not just me. Every guest who can work a terminal. We've been locked out. We're getting kicked out, and there's nothing we can do.
Paula, how's the training going?
Friedrich's classes are a joke, but the guests have been pitching in. The Warrens picked up a few things on Safari. Sergeant Tomlinson's been teaching marksmanship.
Tomlinson? That crank who thinks the communists are bugging his room?
Yeah, best we got.
God.
At least people have been stocking up. The all-you-can-carry shopping spree was a hit. No one turned that down. Anyone have anything else? Robert, how are things?
Keeping on.
Good. The gala's on Sunday. So, this may be our last act. Whatever happened, we did all we could this past year. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
Bonjour! My name is Esme Rousseau, but most people around here know me as Chef Esme. We've had some representatives from Foundation and Crater come here seeking assistance with the recent influx of refugees. I thought that we could help them out by providing some food for their people. I've started a pot of venison and tato stew, one of my newest creations. Would you be able to help me finish it? How wonderful! I can't wait to whip up something delicious for everyone! The stew requires potatoes, venison, salt, black pepper, and carrots. The ingredients can be found in our storage area. Your job is to grab the ingredients and put them in before the stew burns. Super! Let's have you start by stirring the stew, which will help keep it from burning. Remember to continuously stir during the cooking process.
I think I heard a Protectron bark the other day.
Fantastique! Let's get the first of the ingredients and prepare them. You're looking for carrots, potatoes, and the pièce de résistance, the venison.
I was out scavenging for food earlier. Only got attacked by Scorch once.
Hell yes, I was born in a barn, Ellison. What's your excuse? Think you know me, you don't know me.
Sorry, I'm not much for conversation. Allison talked my ear off.
A safe haven filled with people trying to help others? It feels like I've died and gone to heaven. Or hell, if you look out the window.
If you see anyone struggling out in Appalachia, be sure to tell them about the White Spring.
Check in with the medics if you're feeling under the weather.
Need anything?
There's no problem too big to solve.
Good evening. Our late night fair.
is still available. Please have a seat.
Can't believe we've got a vertibird. That's a step up in the world if I've ever seen one.
If you ever find yourself in a bind, you can always call on us.
This bloodleaf aioli really elevates the mirelurk meat.
This wanton robot tried to give me a haircut before
This is smelling delicious.
Shame.
Let's add more flavor with some salt and pepper now.
Please have a seat. Someone will be with you shortly.
Robot butlers? Is this a refuge or a palace?
I hope we get some Deathclaw meat soon. Its tenderness is magnifique. Superbe! Now that your stew is done, it is time to add your own special touch. Well, that's all right. With a little more confidence and practice, I am sure you will be able to perfect the dish.
Considering all the places I could have ended up.
Here is your finished stew. Now, it is time to feed some of the hungry. I believe you can find the raider and settler representatives in the bar area. You must make a choice, since there is not enough to feed everyone, I'm afraid. I'll do my best to gather more ingredients so that we can cook again another time.
Please seat yourself. A waiter.
There's no problem too big to solve. You might not need it, but I guarantee somebody else does. If you got
May I interest you in wine, beer, and/or spirits? Guests are welcome to relay their problems if desired.
Are you at the refuge? We've got people going hungry, and too many mouths to feed at Foundation.
Wonder if they have any chems laying around.
I'll make sure Foundation knows that you and the White Spring Refuge are our allies. Thank you.
considering all of the places I could have ended up, I'm extremely lucky I'm here. I never felt safer. You're already here. You might as well invest in the future. Well, hello there, stranger. Pleased to meet you. I'm Sophie Wagner. Look around. The Refuge. Quite a place, isn't it? I mean, sure, fancy pants golf club resort, that's nice, but I'm talking about the Refuge. A haven for the lost, the dispossessed, the hungry, and unfortunate. A monument to our ability to have compassion for each other. Isn't it grand? Isn't it worth preserving, building, growing. Now that's what I'm talking about. People supporting each other. You got the right spirit. Rucker's put me in charge of running a bit of a donation drive. Have you met Rucker? She's amazing, you should. Anyway, it might surprise you to know an operation like this is always churning through supplies. We work hard to keep things in stock, and that funny Orlando character does their best to help out as well, but well, we still have shortfalls. So here I am, asking generous folks such as yourself to help us fill in those gaps and keep the refuge running. Let me check my notes. Rucker's been in a tizzy because we just don't have enough wood to keep up. It'd be a big help if you could donate maybe 50 pieces of scrap. One less thing on Rucker's mind, you know. That's okay. Who just carries that around in their pockets or whatever, right? I'll be here all day, though. If you want to come back, bring it by later. If you can, of course. You know where to find me. It'd really make my day if you did.
Supposed to be the safest place, but I've heard of the monsters that lurk in the woods here, and I'm not so sure about that.
I love Esme's cooking. It's been so long since I've had food with actual flavor.
Robots sure make my job easier.
There's times I worry I'm not doing enough or that I'm not good enough. I just try to remember that I managed to get here in the first place. There I go, reassuring myself again.
I should check if those Blue Ridge folks carry letters, too.
Can't believe we've got a vertibird. I can't wait until dinner.
Want something done right, you gotta make sure you don't get shot, stabbed. Well, seems like timing is one of your strong suits. Look, I can stitch up a gash with the best of them. But Appalachia, well, she can do a lot worse than cut us open. Got a lot of folks here with sickness we don't understand, and injuries we don't know how to treat. What we need more than anything is know-how. So I propose we trade what I got that I don't need for what you need that you don't got. I've heard you're looking ahead into the pit, and the only safe way out of Appalachia is that metal bird Lennox has perched up on the roof. And what keeps her in the air are those ultrasight cells Orlando keeps locked up. So, that's the deal. You bring back medical information that'll help me figure out how to help these folks, and I'll get you all the juice you need. Today you'll be going to school. What's left of it anyway. So, how about it? Nice. Well, let's get to it then. Anything you're able to find, go ahead and bring it back to our lead medic. I'll let her know to look for you.
It's been sunny all week.
Good luck out there.
The potatoes here taste amazing. So fresh.
I was out scavenging for food earlier. Only got attacked by Scorch once.
Appalachia will go hungry with Chef Esme around.
This is an active work site. Guests are advised to stay in. Pardon our dust.
All right. Settle down. I know the last few weeks have been a shock. We all hoped we could stay here forever. But when you stop and think about it, we've been blessed. So many people have had it so much worse. For the past year, the White Spring has been our home. A shelter from the storm just outside the gates. It's time for us to face that storm. But we're ready. Ready like none of us was on that day. We've had time to plan, to prepare, to stock up, to find friends to share the road ahead. The White Spring bought us that time. Let's make the most of it. Ladies and gentlemen, one last toast. To the White Spring.
Repairs will be completed shortly. Thank you for your patience.
I wish they'd tell us what all of those construction workers are up to. Look at what a mess they're making. Tannen could prepare you a drink at the bar. Just go easy on him. His processors have been overloaded lately with all of the orders he's getting.
Guest security is our priority.
Someone's got a death wish. The hell?
Personal log. Timestamp 1120761344. My special edition Nuka-Cola lamp arrived in satisfactory condition. After a few modifications, I am greatly pleased. I clearly now have the greatest Nuka-Cola collection in the city. But I've pushed the capacity of this meager hovel to the limit. Solution. I need to procure a warehouse in Morgantown for further expansion. But first, I need the proper financial capital. I clearly need to strategize a successful commercial enterprise. University students are plentiful, but what do they want? Aha! Proposal. Students love alcohol, and I love Nuka-Cola. I shall formulate a high-proof distilled spirit with Nuka-Cola. The perfect beverage. It just needs a name. Nuka-Hall? Nuka Mash? Nuka Brew? I'll get to that part later.
What? Dust!
Overseer's personal journal. I was in my junior year when I got the news that Mom died. Mining accident. Everyone in West Virginia has a story like that in the family. You never think it's gonna be you. Dad was in pieces. I started in library. And I was already there most days to begin with. And Evan... Mom had introduced us just 9 months before. Graduated a year ago. Went right to work in the mines. Oh, and those arms. What West Virginia girl could resist all that? I can't believe he stopped me. After the funeral, I didn't want anyone around. But there he was, showing up in the library after a shift with a lunchbox for us to share. Every day. When the career fair came, and I met the people from Vault-Tec, it was like a light turned on. Protecting families, protecting their future, protecting America. The first thing I did when I got the acceptance letter to Vault-Tec University was head over to Mom's grave with Dad. He was happy I was staying in West Virginia. So was I.
just us.
You can almost hear the hustle and bustle of Ah, what a magnificent place this once was. The very epicenter of learning here in Appalachia. Truly, nothing is as valuable as a good education. It certainly will. And not just for the rebuilding of structures, machines, and other scientific and technological pursuits. We must also repair the fabric of our society and our culture. We must embrace the history, art, music, literature, and philosophy. Why, our mission must be nothing short of reclaiming that which makes us civilized. So, what brings you here to the hallowed halls of Vault-Tec University? Searching for knowledge? Foraging for supplies? Or perhaps some secret mission you can't talk about? Ah, well, I'm afraid there's not much left to find. Time has not been kind to this proud institution. I myself scoured every classroom and laboratory that I could find, but to little avail. Of course, it didn't help that I was constantly forced to hide from those slavering, deformed horrors roaming the halls. Certainly, it was a genuine pleasure. Welcome once more to the hallowed grounds of Vault-Tec University.